So one of my goals for the new year is to cook more food at home, and I've got an awesome recipe that I had an idea for that we can do in the freeze dryer that's a tasty dessert. I rarely make sweet treats with my freeze dryer, well, besides candy, but I'm talking like dessert foods. So today's gonna be a fun one, and I really hope it turns out. I just need a couple items for my recipe. I'm here at the Costco Business Center, which is my favorite Costco to shop at, but I'll show you what I'm grabbing. First, I need bananas. I need powdered peanut butter for our recipe. It's $13.99. I also need yogurt, and what I have learned is that you shouldn't use Greek yogurt for the freeze dryer, that it just has kind of a funny chalky texture. So I'm hoping that this regular yogurt will do better. It is not, I might add vanilla to it to give it a little vanilla flavoring. This says it's an Indian home style plain yogurt. I've never had this before, so we're gonna try it. It's $8.99. The last thing I need is heavy whipping cream, which I already have at home in my fridge, so I'm not gonna buy that here at Costco. And I think that's everything. So let's head home and I'll show you how I'm gonna set all of this up. So the elements that I need to prepare for the freeze dryer are my yogurt and my bananas, the peanut butter powder, and the heavy cream. I'm also gonna be using a protein powder. Those are gonna be for a dip for later on. So I'm just gonna set this to the side and get our trays ready. So I'm gonna call this recipe like, I don't know, a banana yogurt bark. Think peppermint bark, you know, that delicious stuff you can get at Christmas time. It's like hard chocolate pieces with like toppings on top of it. So the idea I have for the freeze dryer is to lay out our yogurt in a thin layer, top it with sliced bananas, freeze dry it, and that's gonna be our layer of banana yogurt bark. I thought that sounded so good, and if this all like turns out the way I have it envisioned, once it's freeze dried, I'm gonna break it apart and then create a whipped cream protein dip to dip our bark into. Since it's the new year, I thought it would be fun to make a healthier dessert option. And I always love experimenting with the freeze dryer, but I think this is gonna be so good. I flavored my yogurt just with 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract and a little bit of stevia just to help sweeten the yogurt up a little bit, but you could use any type of yogurt that you like. Just don't use Greek yogurt. So if there's another type of flavored yogurt you like, just use that. Let's give it a taste. That's delicious. I actually think I need to add a little more vanilla. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Perfect. I am using my Amazon tray liners for this. You definitely want to use a tray liner so that you can lift up your bark out of your tray when it is finished. Otherwise it would be very hard to get it out from here. But you can use these Amazon ones, which I have linked in the video description below. You could use parchment paper, you could use the Harvest Right silicone ones. Anything will work. So what I'm trying to do is just pour my yogurt into a thin, even layer on my freeze dryer tray. Some of them I got a little close to the edge and it spilled over onto the tray itself, but I'm hoping when I pull it out, it'll just all stick together and be fine. I'm not perfectly good at keeping this nice and even, but I think it's gonna be good enough. Once I finish this, it is time to slice up my bananas to go on top. If you haven't tried just freeze-dried bananas on their own, they are one of my favorite freeze-dried fruits. They just always turn out so good. How many bananas do I have? I have 6 bananas and 4 trays. So I'm gonna do like 1.5 banana per tray. Did I do my math right? I guess we will find out. I'm gonna slice them just pretty thin, and I have a bowl of vinegar and water here that I'm gonna toss them in to help prevent them from browning. I'm having to squat down here. I don't know if that's gonna work. I would use lemon juice, but I don't have any, so we're just gonna try this. I have a very small amount of vinegar because I don't want the bananas to taste vinegary, but I'm hoping it'll help a little bit prevent from browning. So how are we feeling going into 2025? Are you someone who likes to set goals? I usually don't. At least for the last many, many years, I haven't set any goals, but I'm feeling like setting some goals this year. I'm not looking for like health goals. I mean, I mentioned in my last video, I am trying to eat more protein, but that's nothing crazy. I do have some goals with my YouTube channel. I have some goals just with my personal life here in Alaska right now. And yeah, let's talk about those. I am now going to grab one of my yogurt trays and layer these bananas up. I want to, once summer hits, well, even before summer, I want to explore as much of Alaska as possible. I have this gift of living in Alaska, a place that many people never even come to in their life. It's very expensive and hard to get here, so I want to just soak in as much of Alaska as I possibly can. So my goal for this year is to spend as much time outdoors as possible and see as many new things in Alaska that I can this summer, whether it's myself or whether it's with my family or with friends. I want to do as much as I can to soak up the outdoors and the beauty that is Alaska all around me. I think this turned out so well. We got enough bananas on here to cover most of the yogurt. I'm hoping that the yogurt is going to be strong enough to carry the weight of the bananas. I think once it's freeze dried, it will be no problem because everything's going to just be light and airy. So I'm gonna do this to the rest of my trays and then we can get them loaded into the freeze dryer. The other goal I have is about my YouTube channel. I have some big goals and dreams that I would love to accomplish here on YouTube. And I sometimes tend to keep goals private because I feel like if I don't reach them, then I'm a failure. But if you don't dream big and have big goals, you're not gonna accomplish them, right? So at the end of today's video, if you want to hear what my YouTube goals are, I will happily tell them to you. You guys are my YouTube friends. You're the ones who are here supporting me and helping me reach these goals. So I will share those with you at the end of the video if you want to stick around till then, because we got to get back to banana making. Okay. All right, let's keep going. And tray number 2 is done. I forgot I should run downstairs real quick and turn on my freeze dryer so that it starts the cool down process. So as soon as I'm done with all of my trays, we can load them right up into Vanilla Ice. So let's head down there real quick. I'm just gonna go into customize. My freezing and dry temps are all what I like. Actually, everything's what I like. I'm gonna hit save, start. And then that kicks on our freeze dryer, and then we just have to wait 15 minutes before we can load anything up. I also need to grab my trusty tray lids. Here are my 4 trays. I think they look so good. They are starting to brown a little bit, but that's not gonna bother anything with the taste. I just need to get my tray lids on real quick. This is why I can't live without tray lids. I can take them downstairs in one load. Vanilla Ice is cooled off. We can load them up with what I hope is gonna be an amazing dessert. Now, obviously, when you eat freeze-dried food and things like this, it is very dry in your mouth. So to combat that and make it a more pleasant, delicious experience, when this is done, I am going to make a dip to dip my little banana yogurt chips into, and it's gonna be good. I mean, I can hope, but I think it will be. So this should be done sometime tomorrow. I will check in with you then. I'll let you know how long it took to freeze dry, and then we can move on to step 2 in our New Year's goal approved dessert. Vanilla Ice has been running for almost 24 hours. I'm gonna pull these out and see how we're looking. I'm worried that this has turned into a flop. I don't know yet, but I am just looking at these, and when I try to pick them up, they just fall apart. I don't know. Y'all, I'm bummed. I'm still gonna take it upstairs and see what we can do with this, but it did not turn out how I envisioned. Oh well. I'm gonna taste a little piece. It tastes great. I love freeze-dried bananas, and the yogurt gives it kind of a yummy little tang with it, but I do think it needs something like creamy or something to like dip it in. It's just a little dry tasting on its own combined with the yogurt. I'm still gonna go make the dipping sauce. It's not a sauce, the dip that I was gonna use for the bark, and just see if we can figure out a way to rescue this. All I put in here was, it was probably about a half a cup of heavy cream, a scoop of protein powder, and a scoop of peanut butter powder. That's it. You whip it up first. Well, you saw me. We whipped it up and then mix it all together. Let's give it a taste. Ooh. This is delicious. Okay, you guys, so even if this ends up being a fail, I am shocked at how good this cream is. Definitely you can try that. Let's see if I can get this broken apart so we can actually try it the way I intended it to be. So good. So good. But yeah, as you dip, the yogurt just breaks apart. So I'm kind of bummed about that. How could we make this better? You know what I'm thinking? Bag the yogurt, just do freeze-dried bananas or whatever fruit you like, and make the dip. That's divine. I've got some freeze-dried apples I want to try it with. Apple, dip up. I love it. You know how I roll. When things don't work out exactly the way I intended them to, we pivot and we figure it out. We find a new use for it. We discovered a delicious fruit dip that is gonna be diabetic and keto, low carb friendly. So if you have any special diet restrictions like that, this is gonna be a go-to sweet treat for you that still tastes delicious. So I think what I gotta do with all of this, unfortunately, because see, it's just so fragile, it's not working. I'm not gonna let it go to waste. I have this large mason jar. I am going to break up the banana yogurt, put it in here, and just store it and use it for my kids' smoothies. They have been really into fruit smoothies lately, and I can just throw this in there and it's like I've put in fresh yogurt and banana slices into their smoothie. So that's definitely not gonna go to waste. This was an awesome discovery. Freeze-dried fruit dip. Perfect treat for the new year, right? Okay, we're still successful. We're not a total fail. Here's my jar. I still have one tray that didn't fit in here. I'll just find another jar to throw that in, but I think this looks so pretty. I love it. So that didn't go as expected, but that's okay. We pivot and we learn, right? And now I have a video all ready for the end of the year of 2025 in my, top 5 fails of the year. But I don't think this was a complete fail, obviously. I showed you how wonderful it actually did turn out. Not a total fail, just kind of. You ready to talk YouTube goals? I kept it to the end of the video because I'm sure there are plenty of viewers who do not care about this at all. But I thought some of you might be interested in just what it's like from a content creator's perspective as far as like what I want to do here on YouTube. So my channel has already grown way more than I ever thought was possible, which I have you personally to thank for that, which from the bottom of my heart, I am so grateful that you guys care about what I'm doing here with Vanilla Ice, my freeze dryer. I am glad that I can give you ideas on what you can do with your freeze dryer, that I can show you what not to do with your freeze dryer, and just have fun together. I know a lot of you comment that you love the Alaska content that I show and things like that, which I am really grateful for because it's fun for me to kind of pull in different aspects of my life along with my freeze drying journey. I'm just a normal mom of kids trying to make a positive impact in the world, and I feel like YouTube is a place where I am able to do that. I started freeze drying just because I wanted to be able to stash up emergency food. all of my life, I have been taught about how important it is to have an emergency supply of food for any circumstances when you might need it. And I just am trying to share with as many people as I can how awesome it is to be able to do that with your own homemade food and learning how to be creative and make new things and all of that stuff. I am by no means perfect at it or an expert at all. I do this I'm still a newbie. I've been freeze drying for 2 years now, and I'm learning along the way, which is fun because I think that's what all of us are doing. This new year for me is all about dreaming big. I think that it's fun to have a goal. It's fun to have an impossible goal that seems like insane, that there's no way you could possibly get it. But then, like, how cool would it be if you actually got that goal? So here's my big, huge, impossible goal for YouTube. It's weird to actually like say this out loud because it seems like an impossible goal. So don't laugh at me when I say this goal because anything's possible, right? I would love it if I could reach 100,000 subscribers by the end of 2025. Is that possible? I have no idea, but I think that would be so fun. So what actually matters in YouTube are views on your videos, not subscriber count. You could have a channel with 1 million subscribers and hardly any views, and that is a sign of an unhealthy channel. So my other goal is also to get my views up on my videos. I just want to share all the freeze drying fun with all of the world. And how can you help me reach these impossible goals? I can't do it without you. Honestly, it's as simple as watching my videos, commenting, liking, sharing, and definitely subscribing to my channel if you have not subscribed already. Those of you who have made it to this far in the video, I know you already do all of those things. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all really are the best. I cannot wait to see where 2025 takes us. I have a lot of ideas stirring up in my brain about things that I can offer you to help support the freeze drying community more besides just videos here. So be on the lookout for that in the coming year. And I can't wait to see what we're gonna do together. We're a team. So thank you so much for being here. I absolutely love making videos and just have so much fun doing this. Remember, when you freeze dry today, you secure your tomorrow. Goodbye, friends.